Again, you're here for a reason, and the reason is you're trying to understand the word problem. Now, if you're here and you can do the problem, it's kind of pointless to watch or even look at the answer key if you can answer it. But then it says, a train runs 8 miles an hour faster than a slow train. So I'm going to point out there's a fast train and there's a slow train. And this is a distance. I'll call it the first guy, rate first guy, and time first guy. Distance second guy, rate second guy, time second guy. All right? And what does it say? It says the rate of the fast train is 8 miles per hour faster than the slow train. So I'm going to say I don't know how fast the slow train is going, but the fast train is going 8 miles per hour faster. All right, I got that part covered. And it says, and takes 3 hours less to travel 288 miles. Well, let me write this down. And I got to be honest with you, they're really talking about time. All right? Their times are not the same, by the way. Let me write down what they're saying, though. The time of the fast train is going to be 288. By the way, the formula we're using is distance equals rate times time. So time would be distance divided by rate. All right? That's the time of this guy. And the time of this guy would be 288 over x. Now, what do they say? Again, be very careful about this. It says it takes it 3 hours less to travel 288 miles. So I'm going to put an equal sign over here. Then the question is, who do I need to give 3 hours to make them equal? Well, I hope you realize the slow train takes a lot more time. So I got to give 3 hours to the guy that goes fast. Now, I'm at a stage where I'm looking at it, and I'm hoping you can make sense that it was written down, but I got to solve the equation. And how am I going to do that? Well, I'm looking at it, and I'm going to divide by 3 again. And I know it seems crazy to people. Why would you do that? I like to make the numbers as small as possible. So I'm going to get my eraser out. I'm going to erase all this business over here. I can kind of remember most of that. And I did that to get an equation anyway. All right? I did that to get an equation anyway. So someone says, why are you going to divide by 3? Just makes it easier for me. So let's go. And someone says, how do you know 288 is supposed to be 3? Add the digits together and you get 18. So I know it's supposed to be 3. So what do you get? 3 into 288. I'll write this down for you. Well, that goes in, let's see, that would be 7 times, right? Oh, I'm sorry, 8 times. What am I saying? 9 times. What am I saying? I must be tired. Whoops. That's 27, 18, 6. Not bad. So what do you get? 96 over x plus 8. Oops, sorry about that. Plus 1 divided by 3. 96 over x plus, I'm sorry, not x plus, it's just x. 96 over x. I'm going to multiply both sides by the LCD. You're going to get 96x plus x plus 8. Don't be alarmed. It's going to work out nicely. And 96x plus 8. All right? All right, I got to do work. And I know it seems crazy, but we have to do it. 96x minus 96x plus 8 plus x plus 8 equals 0. I'm going to do something that a lot of people think is crazy, but I'm going to write this down, 96. And then what do I get? I get x minus x minus 8 plus x squared plus 8x equals 0. I got to keep doing this. What do I get? X squared plus 8x minus 8 times 96 equals 0. All right, the x's disappeared in the first term, and I get 96 times minus 8. Now I have to factor. all right? So someone says, how could you factor that? Well, I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm trying to get a product, all right? So I'll put this over here. X, 0, and I'm looking at this thing over here, and I'll write this down. So I got part of it, 8 times 96. So I'm gonna say 16 now. I'm taking a 2 from the 96, by the way. And that would give me 48. And 48 times 2 is 96. Well, that's not working. So I'm going to do 32 and 24. Well, 32 and 24 differ by 8, don't they? Let's write this down. 32, 24, and then what do you get? Plus 32 minus 24. And again, I realize for some reason I can't remember what the question is at this point. That doesn't matter. You're solving an equation. 32, x equals 24. Now, by the way, if you do remember, it's a rate problem, and rates are going to be positive, so this can't be. So I know x is 24, and if you recall, that's the rate of the faster train. So, I'm sorry, that's the rate of the slower train. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So 24 miles per hour for the slow train, and the fast train is going to be 8 miles per hour faster than that, 32 miles per hour for the fast train. Things really haven't changed much, by the way. I kid you not. Trains are still really slow, at least in the United States they are. And 32 and 24. I live in the New York metro area, and that would be considered a fast train going 32 miles per hour would be considered fast in this area. We're done, and the answers are listed for us. Okay? Thank you.